Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We just got back from a trip to Africa with my two sons, and boy did we have a ball. We went to Tom Miranda's bow hunting camp over there in South Africa, and I cannot recommend that place enough if you're a bow hunter. I've never actually hunted with Tom Miranda, but the guys that run the place over there are just top notch. Andre's the head guide, and our guides were Davi and Yuri, and Tion was also over there helping us. He helped me film some with the drone, and we just had a ball. So I highly recommend that place. The food is great. They got a great chef. The lodges are nice. Everything is set up for bow hunting. So if you're interested in that, give those guys a call. We took my sons over there, and they're in their 30s, and so my oldest son, his name is Cody, and he had been to Africa one time before and shot a few animals with his crossbow. And then my youngest son is Cheyenne, and he had never been before. And so we both of those guys went, and along with me, and we had a great time. Both of those guys took their own bows this time, and they shot great. We shot over 20 animals, just the three of us. We didn't get all those on film, but we did pretty good. We got a lot of them on film. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed putting it together. Okay, if you saw my last African video, I had gone on a Cape buffalo hunt before this one, so I had gone over early before my boys had gotten there, and I had cranked the poundage up on my bow, and it was just too much. I didn't shoot very well with it, that much poundage, and so I went to my buddy Mornay's place, and he's got a little bow shop there, and we decreased the poundage. We spun the string a little bit to get the peep sight to line up, and he helped me get it all back together. By the way, if you see this range we're shooting at, that black blob on the left is actually a wild ostrich. He just happened to be standing there on that range, and he's obviously used to people out there. So I headed back to Johannesburg and met up with Cody and Cheyenne, and the guys from Tom Miranda's came and picked us up, and we headed towards the blind after we did some practicing. Everybody's bows were dialed in. The first day I went out with Cheyenne, and we had these nice sable come in, I mean, almost right away. I was under the impression that if it's not solid black, then it's usually not mature, because a lot of the younger ones are brownish in color. But after talking to the guides, I realized that this is a good sable here. The one in the back, it's got good length on the horns, and he's got good secondary growth down at the bases. So we prepared to take a shot. These two sable actually milled around and walked over on the right side of the blind, where we didn't have a good window to shoot out of, but there was a small viewing window over there, and Cheyenne actually ended up shooting it out the viewing window. He made a great shot. All right, here we are, the first 10 minutes of our hunt. Cheyenne's already shot a really nice sable, and the sable was standing right over here about 20 yards from the blind. So we're about to go over there and see if we can find some blood. All right, I'll try to. All right, we just walked over from the blind. It's right there. There's the water hole. And here's our first blood right here. This is Yuri, our PH. Say hi, Yuri. here. Is it okay if I walk around front?
Yeah, just stay. Do need this yourself.
The guys here had seen a couple of kudu bulls that looked sick. They were very skinny and they didn't think they were going to make it much longer. So they asked us if we got a chance to go ahead and take them out of the herd. Cody makes a great shot on this kudu bull. I actually had a tacticam in the tree and we got that shot from a couple different angles. But it was, even though these were not healthy kudu, it was still fun to get a chance to hunt them. Water hole we were hunting over, and here's the kudu that we shot. It's very sickly looking and very skinny. Still a nice kudu. It's not totally mature.
He said it's old.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely worn down. See his tips right there?
Mm-hmm.
He's skinny. Look how skinny he is. Yeah, you can see every rib. Look at his back hips. They don't have any meat on them.
No.
Okay, we all wanted to try to get a nice impala on this trip, and everywhere I've been in Africa, there's a ton of them. And this particular day, Cheyenne and Yuri and I got in a blind, and we had a bunch of impala come in. There was one nice ram in the bunch, and once again, Cheyenne made a great shot. Cody's up this time for an impala, and he had a really nice impala come in. You can see this thing has got length and width. It's got long points. It's just a really nice one. And once again, Cody made a great shot. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a good one.
Yikes. I didn't realize he was that big.
If it is deep, I can see. Yeah.
Nice.
See that tips down?
He's long too. Look at him.
Look at my other, see I hit him.
It definitely didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Buried right up in that shoulder, didn't it?
That thing broke.
All right, look here, Darby. Cody got a nice impala ram. Today is August the 16th, 8:40 in the morning. Our PH is working overtime. So they have this big bowl-shaped blind over there, and it's really a kind of a unique spot. We saw all kind of animals over there. And you can tell it's just shaped kind of like a big bowl. It's got water down in the bottom, and just all kind of different animals that come in. And Cody and Cheyenne were nice enough to let me shoot an impala ewe right here, so we let one fly. All right, we saw this ewe go down, so we knew right where it was, and we went and recovered it. You can tell the sun was starting to set on us, and Cody and Davy headed back to the blind to get the rest of the gear. All right, these guys are starting to think about maybe getting out of the blind a little bit, and they're practicing their spot and stalk skills.
You can stand up and walk straight out, it'll be fine.
He's kind of looking at you. He might can see you just a little bit.
Sure can. Just stand up. He don't care.
Yeah, just stand up now and see what he does.
Those things don't care.
Wave your hand at him, try to make him. Okay, he didn't like that. So if golden wildebeest is on your list, Tom Miranda's place is a good place to go over there. They got a lot of them and got some really nice ones. So Cheyenne's kind of got a golden wildebeest in his sights. All right, Cheyenne was on a roll with a really nice golden wildebeest down, and so we thought we'd try our luck at a blue wildebeest. Sometimes you got to have some patience when you're hunting these animals. There's so many animals here. You can see this is a pretty nice bull here in the middle, but we just never could get a clear shot at him. It just took a while, but eventually they maneuvered around there and more animals came in, and he finally turned broadside, And these animals are tough. You got to hit them just right. And Cheyenne did. He hit them just where he wanted to hit them, and it didn't run maybe 80 yards. This is Yuri, our professional hunter and guide extraordinaire. Oh yeah, they're all worn down, huh?
Yep.
Cheyenne made a great shot right in the bullseye. That rage did some damage.
Ja. En dat is niet aardig omgevoerd.
That's cool.
So as the sun was going down and the moon was coming up, Andre rushed over in the truck and said they had found the other kudu that they wanted to take out of the herd, and did we want to try to get him. Of course, you didn't have to ask us twice, and so we took off over towards where they had last spotted him and tried to get an arrow in him. Just a little over 20. Good shot. I think you nailed him. With the help of Andre's dog Magnum, we made quick work of the tracking job and got Cheyenne's kudu down.
I want just stay there. I just want to pick up the headphone for you.
Okay. Hoi, kwam daar, was je bij USB. Ja, kom maar. Amper klaar.
Just want to take a quick break from the hunting here for 1 second, kind of explain our schedule that we were on over there. We were there for 10 days, and we hunted for 4 days, and then we took 2 days and we went over to Kruger National Park. Now, if you've never been to South Africa, or if you've been but you've never been to Kruger, I highly recommend taking a couple of days and going over there. Kruger is kind of like our Yellowstone National Park here in America. You can drive and see all the different animals, usually from the car. The Kruger National Park is actually over twice as big as Yellowstone National Park. And the animals have gotten pretty used to the vehicles driving around, so you can be in your vehicle and you can see all kind of stuff. I'm gonna just enclose a little bit of footage here of Kruger and some of the stuff that we saw. Only be a few minutes worth, but I recommend going over there. One difference in Kruger and Yellowstone is you cannot get out of your car once you get into Kruger. Now there are some places that have restaurants and places to stay, lodges and viewing points and all of that you can get out. But when you're riding around, you can't get out of your car, and the obvious reason is the lions and the leopards, and this is not a zoo. This is, the animals will eat you over there if you get a chance, or if they get a chance. And usually if they're in the vehicle, they're very used to that. But if you were to come up on a pride of lions and get out of your car and go over there and try to take a picture, it might not end well for you. So it's a very unique spot, and it's huge. I mean, it would take you 3 or 4 days just to drive it all, maybe more. But anyway, after we went to Kruger for 2 days, then we went back and hunted for 4 more days. So we hunted 4, went to Kruger for 2, and then hunted 4 more. So that's a great way to do it. It kind of broke up the schedule of getting up. We didn't get up real early, but getting up early and hunting all day. It was kind of a nice break.
Weer mooi zebra op het kleine stal. En waar in
We just went through the Orphan Gate at Kruger. Just saw some elephants, and now we're looking at some zebra. Alright, there's a nice kudu bull. 2 full curls and pointing back towards the front. Nice width. And there's another one over in the trees somewhere. Don't see it at the moment.
He's starting to get to turn dark. Look at that one spot on his neck, that's not turning dark.
All right, so we got back from Kruger and had a few more days to hunt, and got my drone out and got several good pictures with my drone, as well as filmed a nice impala hunt with it. That's also on this channel. But if you fly a drone, or even if you're thinking about getting a drone, Africa is a great place to take it to practice and also get some really cool shots. I mentioned earlier that the guys were getting out of the blind a little bit and practicing their spot and stalking techniques. Well, Cody got out of the blind, and him and Davi made a stalk on this tessabee, and he ended up shooting this thing at 80 yards. Hit it a little far back, but they ended up finding it after about a day and a half. We actually used a drone to help find this tessabee. But just know that if you get out of the blind and you do spot and stalk in Africa with a bow, that you got a good chance that your shots are going to be a lot farther away. Earlier that we filmed a impala hunt with a drone, and this is the actual hunt here. There's actually a drone nut up in the sky just over to the right just a little bit, and you can actually see the arrow come out of the blind. It's pretty cool footage. If you guys want to take a look at that, it's on this channel as well. Here's one more spot and stalk hunt that we did on a blessed buck. Cody shot this blessed buck at 75 yards, We had a practice range set up in the front of our lodge, and so we had been practicing out to 80 yards, and so he was pretty dialed in. But there's always a bit of luck involved when you're shooting a wild animal this far.
You got him? Oh, fucking, he's broadside. You got him?
Cody made a great shot on this Impala ewe, and then the second ewe came in. It's got a broken leg. You notice the front right leg is broke clean in two, so I decided to take it out as well. All right, that does it for this video. I just wanted to say a couple of things. I made this video a little bit longer than my normal video. And, you know, some of these safari videos I see on YouTube, you know, they last an hour to 2 hours and show everything. And then some of them are just quick, 10, 14, 15 minutes long, showing just the hunts themselves. I kind of like to explain a little bit more about what's going on rather than just showing an animal getting shot. But I don't want to make them too long. So anyway, you guys hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think about having a longer video, 45 minutes to an hour, or 2 or 3 shorter videos, and you know, that way you can watch them and stop them. But of course you can always stop them and go back too. So just let me know what you think about that. And also, if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button. You know, I'm not making any money from this. I don't have any sponsors, but it's nice to you know who's out there and following the videos. And also you get more views, you know, with the more subscribers you get. So anyway, I appreciate it.